I watched that Young Thug interview, yeah. I'm not gonna fully break down the whole thing because the thing was damn near 3 hours. It was about 3 hours. What I will say is, yeah, Young Thug definitely gave Bank. Bank is the guy who interviewed him, gave him a great look, and he showcased Bank's interviewing skills because I'm telling you now, that was a great look for Banks. For Bank. Sorry, his name's Bank, not Banks. That was a great look for Bank. But this is what I say about like when people give people. I've done videos before when I've said like Kendrick could give one. Kendrick's got friends in the podcast. He could give them a good look. He could give them a look. Do you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these famous people, I've got friends that are in podcasts, and I question why they don't go on there to give that friend that look. Young Thug. It's a difference between giving them the look though, yeah. You giving them the look and then they crack on from there. Young Thug gave Bank the look, yeah, and Bank took it with both hands. Like Bank took it, yeah, and he done great with it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you can give a man a look, you know. You know them ones there that say, "Oh, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink." You get me? Um, Young Thug led Bank to the water and Bank flipping drank, bro. Bank drank. Trust me, he done a great job in the interviews. He didn't seem biased. It wasn't no thing where it's like he wasn't scared to ask uncomfortable questions. None of that. Bank done a great job, and that's gonna give him a good look. The video, the interview's already over 1 million. Do you know what I'm saying? And now I feel like, and Bank is from Atlanta where Young Thug is. So regardless how you want to look at it, Young Thug gave back to his city because like Bank, I would be surprised if Bank don't crack on from this now and start doing big interviews and that because his interviewer skills are world class, are elite. Trust me. So yeah, man. And another thing, Young Thug kept it in the culture. There was probably loads of outlets that wanted to interview Young Thug, and Young Thug give it to this guy Bank. Before that Young Thug interview, I never knew who Banks was. I never knew Bank existed. Now I know who Bank is, and I rate him highly. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's a so there straight away. That's a great look. Before we even get into anything, do you know what I'm saying? So like you see, not to take a shot at Drake and that, but you see what Drake done, and Drake gave an interview on the bed with Bobby Alta. That's something Drake could have done. That's something that or a lot of these top people like Memphis Bleak's got a podcast. Jay Z could go on there. Go on there. These are the things that I talk about when I say yeah. If you're really a bridging like, because I'm just looking at it from me. I don't know. Maybe I'm not in them positions. Yeah, I'm not in Jay Z, Kendrick, Drake's position. So if I ever get there, I might understand why they don't. But while I'm still here at this, I don't understand why they don't. But maybe one day, if I ever got to their level, I'll understand why they don't. You get me? But yeah, that's enough of that. In that interview, you know what? From the interview, one thing I took from Young Thug, yeah, he just ain't got no accountability. Yeah, he didn't. He it was an interview where like he did break down and like he nearly cried. I don't know if he fully cried or he was nearly crying. And yeah, you know what I'm saying. He did. He was vulnerable in the interview and all that, but he weren't like he could have gotten there and been a bit more like apologetic about certain things going on. You know what I'm saying? He did say to himself that he did say in the interview that like all these audio of him coming out talking about people to his girl and like he's like he even said to himself like he's thinking what the fuck was I doing? Maybe mentally he was just in a bad space because he was in jail, locked down 23 hours a day. You get me? So I get him when he's saying that, like he was saying, yo, I was in jail, I was fucked, I had no hope. I was sitting there basically saying like, yo, I was bitter and just you know what I'm saying? I was just bitter and upset and mad about a few things, which could be true. You know what I'm saying? When you're in the pen, but at the same time, being in the pen, it's about mindset as well. If I went to the pen today, like I'm not gonna be in there all bitter and mad at everyone because I kind of know what to accept and who I want to call if I need something and who not to. So I wouldn't even put expectations on people, yeah. And if they don't come through, I'll be upset, and that's my own fault. So, but Young Thug, yeah, he just seemed like he was in a bad space, yeah. He's saying that because when he was in jail, yeah, little audios was getting leaked. So he said he got his team when he got his team to kind of shut that down early. So he's saying that the people who had all these audios, yeah, they've had them for over a year and a half, but they're only just putting them out now. So it's like, so basically, someone's had these audios for ages and been sitting on them and kind of waiting for the right time. So maybe it is because he was going so bad at Ghana. And remember, he called that other guy a rat, Kid Cudi, who took the stand in the Diddy trial. Yeah, he called him a rat. And that. Maybe the person seen all this, yeah, whoever had these audios will think, yo, you know what? He's doing too much, yeah. He's come out. He's not humble. He's not humbled himself. And you know what? I'm gonna humble him then, and just started putting out the audios. And even Bank, who interviewed him, said to Young Thug like, he's seen Young Thug come out, and he's saying, "Yo, Young Thug, you didn't learn. Like, you know what I'm saying? You come out, you were still on your bullshit and all that. Like, that's what I liked about Bank. Bank weren't scared to tell you. There was certain times in the interview where Bank would say something to Young Thug, and Young Thug was just kind of sitting there for a minute. That's the most. That's one of the realest interviews I've seen. None of these sit down before and talk like, and tell him, yo, don't say this, don't say that, don't say that. It seemed like it was just uncut, man. That was a serious. That's one of the best interviews you're gonna see for a whole while. You get me? But Bank even said to Young Thug like, you reckon if you came out more humble, yeah, do you think these audios would have come out? And Young Thug said he still thought they would have come out. You know what I'm saying? He still thought they would have come out. We'll never know that. And you never know. He could have come out on a different path, more calm, like, you know what I'm saying, more humble. And they probably wouldn't come out. But at the same time, I feel like, regardless if he came out on a humble tip or not, yeah, I feel like they still would have got released. Me personally, that's what I feel anyway. So he was sick. Like, and then I'm just seeing when he's talking about Gunner and all that, and he's just talking. He was just talking about Gunner and Woody and all that, yeah, and just saying everything he done for them. Gunner, Young Thug just seems like one of them people that you see from watching that interview. I wouldn't want Gunner. I wouldn't want to sign to Young Thug or nothing if I was an artist because it seems like he's gonna do stuff for me and then he's gonna throw it back in his face, in my face, talking about he helped buy Gunner's brother's yard. He helped went halves with Gunner's mom's yard. Like, just bringing up pure stuff that he didn't need to say. Just saying everything he done for everyone else. Talking about Woody, putting Woody's families and all that. I paid for it. Like, just bare stuff, man. Just you know what I'm saying, and not really taking accountability for certain things he done. Like, I did say this in the video. I said that the only part of what I've heard from the audios for me to say Gunna Effie is a snitcher would be him telling the police, yo, Roscoe sold Lil Wayne weed. That was cool. But he said that to the police to try and remember Roscoe was on the investigation for shooting up Lil Wayne's um boss. So he's saying that he said that to them try and make the police believe like, yo, Roscoe wouldn't shoot up Lil Wayne's boss. Them lot was cool. He used to sell Wayne weed and all that. That's where that's the only part of the audio what I'd say are like, if he's told, he probably told there. You know what I'm saying? Because all this other part, he even admitted that he was trying to. I said it in my one of my first videos. I said it like, yo, maybe he's just trying to spin them. You know what I'm saying? Because people can take one little clip and act like, are you telling from that clip? What did he do with it? You know what I'm saying? When he's saying take my number to the police and I'll tell you anything, just don't tell. You don't know. He could have been just saying that as soon as he got out or went back to his cell. Thought that I ain't saying nothing. So that's why I went quick to say, Young Folk told. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's still up for debate for me. You know what I'm saying? It's still up for debate for me. Regardless, though, all this saga that's happened with Young Thug in like the last week or two, it's still damaged his career. Regardless, it's still damaged. There's some people that don't give a shit about that and will say straight, yo, he's a rat. Like, this interview, would I say it done damage control? Not really. It just but it just got to the point where Young Thug had to kind of speak and say, and to speak up. You get me? It was so bad he had to speak up. He kind of got drew out to speak up. The, with what he was saying as well, because obviously he was caught on the phone talking about Future, Lil Baby, all these the Migos, QCP. He was saying anything he said to them as well, or he would say to them. So he's saying that's why. Because if you notice, a lot of these people that Young Thug was talking about on the phone, they ain't really said much except for Glorilla and all that. He apologized to Glorilla. You know what I'm saying? But like talking about Lil Baby ain't come forward said anything. Future ain't come forward said anything. You know what I'm saying? A few like he's saying that they're all grown men, so he will speak his mind to them, and they can speak his mind to him as well. So he's saying that's why no one ain't really come forward and kind of arguing about all that yet. What else, man? I put one or two clips in. I'm not gonna go through the whole interview because I want you to go and run up the views for Bank. You get me? Because I respect what Bank done. And you know what? One thing as well, though, he did show you one like the way he was talking about Gunna. It kind of then he said like the way because remember, he's been upset with Gunna and that since it's come out, and even in that interview, he was upset with Gunna. But and then he said in that interview, Gunna has violated him before in some other way, which he didn't get into. So but the way this has made me feel like, maybe this is why he don't like Gunna so much as well. It's not just to do with Gunna allegedly, Gunna telling or something and pleaded in the case. Because it feels like he just didn't like him anyway. You know what I'm saying? He said Gunna done something to him before, and he didn't explain it. And he said so he was kind of still upset about that. It's like if me and you are friends, yeah. You do something, yeah. That's kind of bad, yeah. But we're still brethren, but we're not brethren like that again. And then we get caught on this case and something happens. I'm quick. Now it's like, yo, I'm gonna go in on you now anyway because I tried to be cool. We're still cool after you done the first thing, but we was never as cool as before. So it kind of made me feel like, yo, because he's saying this ain't the first time you Gunna done something to him. It kind of made me understand why he was going in so much on Gunna. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a madness, man. It's a madness. You need to go and check out the interview, man. Go and check out the interview. Go run it up. I just wanted to get into one or two few things. Yeah, he was was it now? They're saying that he's broke up with his girl now as well because he got caught on the audio. Yeah, talking to some other girl while he was in jail, talking about having a baby with this girl and all that. Let me see if I can find it. See if I can find the audio. Apparently, his girl broke up with him. Look, here's some audio.
Ew.
Sam, what you doing?
This is him talking to another girl. This ain't his girl. This audio's come out. This is audio's supposed to have come out now, and his girl's supposed to have left him. See his girl there right now. Sorry, I forgot to put that up. See his girl right there, Mariah, the scientist. Yeah, this is Young Thug's girlfriend, but the audio I'm about to play is him talking to another girl while he's in jail. He's supposed to be talking to this girl about having a baby.
What's Sam?
Hello.
Sam, what you doing?
Just laid down. My heartbeat.
You at home?
Yeah, I'm at home.
What's up with you, baby? I miss your pen.
Oh no. I wasn't expecting your call. So my heart is beating fast right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy that I make you feel like that for sure.
Crazy.
I wonder what the fuck your heart gonna do when I see you?
Oh my God, I don't know. know what I would do.
I wonder what that
Oh
shit
my
gonna do.
gosh. You said what?
I wonder what your shit gonna do when I see you.
I have no idea. Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous.
Why do you think it's ridiculous? I like it.
I mean, it's good, but like, it still happens. Like, what? For like 2 years.
Yeah, it's definitely been 2 years.
Crazy.
Yes. When you plan on having kids? Like what age?
And you get out?
Tell you. Fact.
When you come home, I have kids.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I love you, baby.
Monday. Love you more.
Yeah, today Monday.
See, sorry if you heard echoing in that. There's two different tones on it. You know, her voice is louder than young folks' voice, so I've had to turn the sound up, yeah. And obviously it's coming through the mic. I'm gonna start using my earphones still. I'm gonna start using my earphones. I just don't like to have my earphones on, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's probably, you know, his girl probably heard this talk about kids and that, and that's going far because, yo, when you're in jail, you know, trust me, you're in jail. When you're in jail, man, you'll say stuff and that you probably won't mean. You know what I'm saying? You're outside, you're missing women, you're not having no contact with no women or nothing. You're even looking at some of these woman screws, yeah, and they look good. And on road, you wouldn't even look at them once. So, you know what I'm saying? He probably just had his gel glasses on there. Probably just had his gel glasses on, his gel mind. You know what I'm saying? You'll say certain stuff. You probably be talking to a girl, yo, babe, when I get out, I'm gonna marry her, rare, and this and that. And as soon as you get out, you know what I'm saying? You're just doing your thing. So, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't take too much into it. She's probably hearing the part about the kids though and all that. And that's what's probably messed it up. But look at this clip here. It says, Rider scientist has broken up with Young Thug after phone calls of Young Thug Joe leaked where he was planning on having a baby. Young Thug's tweeted that chapter ended. Maybe it's the chapter ended a few minutes ago. Then look, he's put here, my baby, I was wrong and I'm sorry for what I put you through. You deserve better from me. Thank you for everything and I will do anything to make this. You show me what love is and I hope I haven't lost you forever. Everybody leave her out of this, please. She's an innocent girl. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Whoever's putting out this audio, they're ruining and or ruined Young Thug's life, bro. They've ruined his life, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. Like at some point, you gotta just feel bad, and you know what I'm saying? Whoever it is, man, needs to get the bottom of this. One thing I didn't like about Young Thug though, because like I said, I watched the interview and it's like he throws everything in people's face. Yeah, he tweeted this morning, and he just seems like a guy that just, like I said, he just seems like a guy that throws stuff in your face after he does stuff. Yeah. So look, he's tweeted, times like these is when my loved ones are supposed to look at the good I did towards them, than the ugly. Like, what? I wouldn't want nothing from Young Thug, me. I wouldn't want nothing from him, man. Because as soon as it gets bad, remember I did this, remember I did that, remember I did. And that's what he was doing through the whole interview. He didn't take accountability for what he was doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? He weren't admitting his mistakes, just trying to get around them or deflect. But you want to come and talk about everyone else, man. But yeah, it's crazy, man. Um, yeah, that's just my thoughts on the interview anyway. When you got time, go and watch the interview, yeah. It's on for 3 hours, man. I don't know if you're going to have to break it down, watch an hour here, hour there. That's what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I ain't sitting down for 3 hours watching that. No way, innit? But yeah, I just thought I'd give my opinions on it anyway. Let me know if you've watched it, yeah, and if you do, give me your opinions. If you're watching this video, subscribe to the channel, people, yeah. Let's take a moment to like the video. Hold tight, everybody that watches my videos, man. I appreciate the support, all the comments, all of that, man. Yeah, I'm out anyways in the world.
I done sold all this dope for years just to become a YouTuber. Shit fucked up, y'all.